Hey guys, welcome to Chase After the Right Price. It's Thursday morning, and I'm going garage sailing, and I got a good feeling about it. So let's do it.
Chase after the right price.
Just had a great start to the day. Picked up these trains for $7. There's a lot of themed ones in here, and some metal. $7, great deal. So we're now 2 for 2. This was advertised in the local paper. They had a PS Vita, and they had a $65 tape on it. She took it out before I started recording, but I got it for $50. And she initially said she was not negotiating. It's a 2001 model, good shape with the charger and an 8 GB memory stick. But I said, I'm not gonna beat you up too bad. How about $50? And she said no, but the kid was like, sell it, because it was his. So sweet score, $50 for PS Vita. So I've been to about 5 sales since I last updated you guys, but I just scored at this one. I'm not actually even sure if it's a score, but these are like, I think 30s or 40s Christmas lights with their boxes. She said 4 are complete and working, and then 1 is not complete. But $5 for the whole box. I don't know, like, if you know anything about vintage Christmas stuff, let me know, because that seems pretty good to me for $5. I think just for like a sitting on the shelf kind of decoration, that's pretty awesome to have the box. But my good friend Brad, who is he's a seller that I bought from many times, is out sailing and told me about a Super Nintendo sale. I went to that sale. The lady hasn't found it yet, but she had pictures. She wanted $150, Super Nintendo with games. There's one game that's pretty special. And I think she said all the games have their manuals. I ended up getting it for $100. I don't have it yet. I gave her $20 down because I definitely want it for that price. So I'll show you guys that as soon as I pick it up. It could be in a little bit. She said give her a half an hour and swing back. Definitely one of the sketchier things I've done, leaving money and leaving without merchandise, but hey, it's worth it. Two terabyte hard drive in the box for $5. Great deal. So I just gotta say, make friends with your competition, because the guy that buys games and old toys, who I've become friends with as well, bought this for 10 and doesn't really do video games, and said, you want it for 20? And I said, well, sure. So it's a Wii, controllers, Wii Fit Plus, the Wii Fit board, a few other games. Looks in good shape. $20. I'm happy with it. Score of the day. just picked up these things for $2 each. This is sealed, and this is actually sealed, brand new. Awesome, awesome score. Paid $5. These Garmins that still have like updated maps are definitely good buys if you can get them for the right price.
We have like Red Dead Redemption, like some different ones like
Okay.
that.
Yeah.
But I can have those here tomorrow.
Cool.
Hopefully.
Cool. Would you take $1 for this one?
How much is it?
It's got 2 on it.
Yeah.
Okay. Sweet. $1 no holla. Outrun 2 on the original Xbox, complete and minty fresh. I'll take that any day of the week, as long as it's not Sunday.
Down of each car in every car.
You want to be on the video?
Hey, Brad's Toy Barn, Brad's Toy Army, coming at you with the man, the true guy, Chase, the video game believer.
Yo.
Folks, if you got some video games to sell, talk to this man here. He'll hook you up and pay you the right amount.
Look at what he picked up. $2 each?
$2 each.
Man, that's a deal.
I'm only gonna charge Chase $30 each. Hey, that is a deal. Mario Party 6.
Nice. Good stuff.
Yeah. I was gonna throw in my booth like $10.
So you guys saw Brad. He's a lively guy, no doubt about it, but he's cool. He sells toys mainly, so I was looking for figures and different things for him. I didn't find anything major, but he knows that I do games. And man, he picked these up for $2 a piece, which is incredible. And he said that he would sell them in his booth for $10 a piece, but to me, $5 a piece. And I was like, no, I'll do $10 a piece. Finder's fee plus these are amazing deals for $10 a piece. You guys know that. They're all complete. Mario Kart, I mean, beautiful. There's the manual. Not to mention, he also told me about the sale with the Super Nintendo, which was the best score of the day. So Brad, if you're watching this, shout out, man. You hooked me up. I appreciate it, and I'm always going to be looking out for you too. So yeah, guys, just a little advice. Some of my best scores today came from my competition. So he buys games. He'll only get them if they're cheap and sell them to me still for pretty cheap, but the thing is, like, instead of like getting upset that he's in the area, I've made a connection with him in the past, and now he sells me the games. And I got 3 great GameCube games for $30. And then same for the Wii, which I paid $20 for. Would not have got that unless I decided to make a connection with the guy. His name's Lonnie. Pretty nice guy, a little bit older. But I've seen him out and about at garage sales, and I've introduced myself to him. And I've bought stuff 4 or 5 times from him. Like, usually he gets games if they're dirt cheap and sells them to me for a little bit more than dirt cheap. And it works out really well. It'll be a whole pile full of games. So yeah, just make connections. If there's competition, introduce yourself. You know, ask them what they do. Tell them what you do, what you look for, what you collect. Get their number, look for them, and they'll look for you, and it's just a great way to go about it. So I'm meeting my competition again. Different competition from a different town. So I started in one town. It was a little bit of a town-wide sale. The day before the town-wide sale actually starts, but I would say about 10% to 25% of them started today, so that was nice, because I can't go tomorrow. But yeah, meeting competition again. Gonna buy a Zelda Wii U bundle, like in the box, with the special gamepad and all that, for $110. So I bought stuff from him before, and he's super cool. $110, decent, not a home run, but it's one that I wanted for the collection. I like all the different box variants for the Wii U, so I'm gonna pick up this one, and then I think I might have all of them. There she is. I have officially completed my Wii U system collection. Love that box. Love the special gamepad. I actually have that gamepad already. and this Wii U, but didn't have the box. 110 bucks. Gotta love it. Just picked up this camera for 30 bucks. And I'll show you guys what it is in a second. So there she is. They were asking 45. It's my favorite camera to get, the Canon AE1 with the Canon lens, minty fresh. 30 bucks. Got an extra lens, which is just kind of garbage, and a Vivitar flash, and it's even got the manuals, and it was very well taken care of. So that was a great score at 2:41 in the afternoon. It's been a while since the last pickup. Went to about 10 sales with nothing, and I've got a few more to go, so let's finish strong. Well, I am interested. What do you think your bundle price is for the collection of them?
Well, what does it add up to?
Let's see, 90, 130, 60, 190.
Well, we any richer? I don't know. I think I'm about to be. I don't know about that. 190 they add up to?
Yeah.
150 for the bunch of them.
150? How about 125?
Oh, wait a minute. How about 140?
140? Is that your bottom dollar?
That's my bottom dollar.
Bottom?
And right behind you is all the boxes they came in. I'll even help you box them up.
Oh, okay. I'll do 140. I'll do it.
You know,
So here's all those Franklin Mint planes that I picked up. Amazing stuff. They all have their outer boxes, as you can see. They're stacked all the way to the ceiling. So the first batch that was sitting out was $140, as you guys saw. And then I asked if he had more, and he said he did. And I said, well, would you be willing to sell those? And he said, yeah. So I came inside. He had them set up in his office, but he also had the inner box and outer box for all of those too. So I ended up I got 5 at the sale, including this monster right here. I mean, that thing is huge. And then I got 6 more inside. He wanted to keep like 3 of them. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 in total. $250. It was $110 for the 6 that were inside. They were all smaller ones. But these are Franklin Mint die-cast planes. They are just beautiful and extremely expensive. I mean, the big ones are in the hundreds. The small ones are still probably pushing $100 plus in retail. And they hold pretty strong value. If anybody knows about Franklin Mint in their cars or their planes, you'll know that they hold very strong value. So these are worth a ton. This ended up being the score of the day as far as profit goes. And man, I'm excited to sell them. It'll take some work and shipping and, you know, getting them all unboxed for pictures and stuff, and then box back up will take a while, but man, it is definitely worthwhile. And this score happened at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. So you just never know. So here's that beautiful Super Nintendo lot. I had to pay up for it, but I am definitely happy with what I got for what I paid. It's a Super Nintendo Mini, the Junior, the small version. So that's pretty awesome. We've got 2 like generic controllers. We've got the SNES mouse with the mouse pad underneath there, the Super Scope with the receiver and the game, And then all the games are just in beautiful condition. Most of them have their manuals, including the championship pool. There's 2 copies of Jurassic Park, 1 manual. We've got We're Back, that's the only one without the manual. And check this out. Captain Commando with the manual in beautiful condition. I mean, that game is very hard to find. The money is easily back with just that. So I was just stoked to see that one in the wild. That is most likely going in the collection. So the money's not back, but I'll get the money back on the other stuff pretty easily. Clay Fighter, Space Invaders with the manual, Empire Strikes Back with the manual. Everything else has the manual. This one even has the poster, Mario's Time Machine. Big Sky Trooper, Arkanoid, Pinocchio, and Super WrestleMania. So a beautiful lot for a price that I am happy with. That's it for today's episode. Thank you guys for coming along for the ride. It was a great time. I had a lot of fun. I love it when there's citywide sales. Those are the best thing that you guys could possibly hit. You know, as many sales as you can early in a quick amount of time. That's the way to go. And it worked out well today. Couple things. Remember, make friends with your competition. Introduce yourself. Tell them what you do. Tell them what you're looking for. And a lot of times, like today, I met with 3 different competitors and got great deals from all of them. So sometimes it can work out, and it's definitely better to make friends with them instead of make enemies. So just a little tip for you guys. And remember, the right price is out there. Go chase it. Don't be a victim, be a victor. We'll see you guys next time.